The Finance, Insurance, and Section 16 Lands Committee will be called to order. Let the record reflect I myself as chair in attendance, Mr. Don Crowdis, vice chair in attendance, and Dr. Bud Cloutier as a committee member is in attendance also. Mr. Lagarde, Mr. Voisin, Dr. Trahan, Mr. Dehart, and Ms. Benoit, and Superintendent Bubba Ogeron, and members of his staff are in attendance. Item number 2, consideration of approval of contract renewal with Gulf South Risk Services. This is Mr. Curtis still here? Yes. Okay. The committee recommends that the board approve and accept the contract renewal with Gulf South Risk Services from July 1st, 2024 through June 30th, 2027, which will automatically renew each year under the same terms and conditions unless either party gives written notice 90 days prior to the end of the contract or any annual anniversary thereafter. Moved by Dr. Cloutier, seconded by Mr. Crowdis. Any public comment? Mr. Curtis, did you want to come up and give a brief on that? Or?
Already did.
Yeah, this is something we discussed before, so.
No fees or changes will be same cost.
Yeah, same fees, same costs. We're just renegotiating our contract and giving them the capability of handling things for us on our behalf. Yep. Okay. Dr. Cloutier, anything? Mr. Crowdis? Any other board members? Any objections? Hearing none, the motion passes. Item number 3, consideration of adoption of the budget adoption resolution providing for adoption of the following original operating budgets for the fiscal year of 2024-2025. Mr. Ogeron is presenting this motion, and the committee recommends that the board approve and adopt the budget adoption resolution, which is attached, which provides for adopting the original operating budgets for the general operating fund, 1 cent sales tax fund, half-cent sales tax fund, 3/4-cent sales tax fund, child nutrition program fund, and various special revenue funds for the 2024-2025 fiscal year. Moved by Dr. Cloutier, seconded by Mr. Crowdis. Any public comment? Mr. Ogeron, did you have anything?
Just real quick, if anyone didn't get to make, in the public, didn't get to make the public hearing, if they would like to see the budget on our district website, if you go to departments, then you go to finance, and then you click on operating budgets. They have this budget up for recommendation tonight, and every past budget for the last 10 years. So that's where they can gather all the information on budgets right there on our website, as well as the salary schedules. So that's there for their perusal.
Thank you. Dr. Cloutier?
Yes, I'd like to make a comment. Again, at the public hearing, I said this, and just like to say it again tonight, that I want to thank Superintendent and his staff for an excellent job in putting the budget together, for an excellent job in the explanation of the budget, and I just think it was presented extremely professional and in a very good manner. I just want to thank everybody for their hard work on that.
Thank you. Mr. Crowdis?
You mentioned to be able to find the budget online, the public has to go to a departments section.
The departments tab.
Yeah. Is there a way to make a tab for budget by itself? That way it's not quite,
There's always a way to do that, yes.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, not quite as hard for the public to find. I mean, it's just right there, budget.
We can do that, yep.
Because I know if I were in the public and I wanted to find out the school board budget, I would not start in the departments tab, probably.
Okay,
Just saying.
gotcha, fair enough.
And would also like to follow along with Dr. Cloutier. Excellent staff. I mention it quite often to Bubba and Pryor, but you guys as staff are phenomenal. And just thank y'all for everything that you do. Appreciate it.
Any other board members? I just want to echo the same sentiments of Bud and Mr. Crowdis, but I will say this. I know you guys, you may get exhausted sitting there in the crowd, but at least sometimes you laugh at our jokes, even the ones that aren't so funny. But But I do appreciate the work that you guys do, and I really want to make this statement more towards the public, and hopefully somebody's watching this. We invite you guys every year to come and take part in our public hearing. We invite you to go online and look at the budget, but yet there's still some naysayers out there that get online, get on social media, call up people, and they just, you know, they always talk, but we are transparent. Our theme in this district is transparency. So I do like the idea of creating a banner for just a hyperlink. Just click on that once you get on the page. And for those of you out there that don't know, our homepage is TPSD.org, and it's really easy to find. You can do a Google search for Terrebonne Parish School District, and it'll come up. But please, we do welcome the feedback, and we do want you guys to take part in this process. We don't want to be the only voices, but it's kind of hard when you don't come and, you know, give us your feedback. So, any objections? Hearing none, the motion passes. Item number 4, consideration of adoption of fiscal year 2023-2024 Louisiana Compliance Questionnaire Resolution. This is by our Chief Financial Officer, Ms. Bro, and the committee recommends that the board approve and adopt the following resolution in reference to the attached Louisiana Compliance Questionnaire for the 2023-2024 fiscal year. And the resolution reads, be it resolved that the Terrebonne Parish School Board, in connection with the June 30th, 2024 audit, adopts the Louisiana Compliance Questionnaire for submission to LaPorte CPAs and business advisors, and confirms that the representations made therein are to the best of the board's knowledge and belief, and be it further resolved that Dr. Maybelle Trahan, Ed.D., President of the Terrebonne Parish School Board, Mr. Aubrey Bubba Ogeron Jr., Superintendent, and Ms. Rebecca Bro, Chief Financial Officer, be authorized to sign said questionnaire. Moved by Dr. Cloutier, seconded by Mr. Crowdis. Any public comment? Ms. Bro, you want to elaborate?
This is something that we do every year prior to the audit. It's basically a disclosure statement where you all are certifying that the school board has followed all applicable laws and guidance for, you know, state and federal laws, and that we have held all of our meetings and adopted our budget and done all of the things that you do following the law. So it's just a disclosure statement.
Dr. Cloutier?
Nothing else.
Mr. Crowdis? Any other board members? So what you're saying is, we're attesting that you guys did everything you're supposed to, and if we go to jail, you go to jail too, right? Okay. Do I have any objections? Hearing none, the motion passes. Thank you, Ms. Brewer. Item number 5, matter bearing upon Hurricane Ida financial update by Ms. Brewer.
Okay, in your packet, you have a little summary sheet, a little short spreadsheet that I put together for you. This is not as much a FEMA update. Adam gives you FEMA updates from time to time. This is more of just where we stand financially. A few weeks ago, we talked about projections until the end, and we talked about how we're expecting to spend $210 million when everything is complete, and we got down to what, you know, our share was going to look like, our 10%. This is more of actuals and where we are right now. So from August of 2021, when the hurricane hit, through June 30th of 2024, these are some actual numbers for you. And so FEMA revenue, $54.8 million. That's money that we've actually received from FEMA. That's cash in the bank, cash in our hands, not money in the pipeline, not, you know, Adam talks about things that are, you know, obligated, or you know, the PWs that are obligated. These are ones that have been funded. Our insurance, of course, we received our insurance early on, right after the storm. The Act 167 funding, that was a grant opportunity that we had, that is being used to offset some of the costs at HL Bourgeois. We have received that funding. CDBG, that's the Community Development Block Grant. We're still waiting. Some paperwork kind of got held up, but I think we have it maybe moving again. That's about $2.3 million that we're expecting soon. Donations, that was just a small amount of donations. It was really made directly to schools for certain, people wanted to donate directly to certain schools. Interest earned, we earn interest on our checking account, and then the bonds that we've issued. Now, you know that we've issued $105 million worth of bonds, but we've only drawn down $50 million. Okay. On the expenditure side, the salaries and benefits that we've spent there, that was our employees who did overtime and extra work right following the storm. There's no more of that, but there was initially. The services, that's where all our construction is happening. Okay, architect fees, engineering fees, construction fees, that's where all the repairs are happening. The next two, materials and supplies and equipment, are the contents, the things that we lost inside the schools when the schools were damaged. And then the debt service and miscellaneous is the cost to issue the bonds, paying back the bonds, paying the interest on the bonds, and that sort of thing. And then we talked again a couple of weeks ago that we have already transferred $5 million over from the general operating fund into what we call our disaster fund or our hurricane fund, to start funding the local share, the local 10%. So this is kind of a snapshot of where we stand as of June 30th. Any
You have a
questions on
question?
that?
And my understanding from that discussion we had before is we have about $3 million more that we still have to pay.
Yes, sir.
So.
Approximately, yes,
So
sir.
we paid over half already.
We have.
Thursday,
Awesome.
September
Yes.
the 5th.
Mr.
7th
Crowder?
is on a Saturday.
Any other board members?
And I got schools. that
Okay,
I
and then just one
represent
more quick thing,
at the same-
Mr. Ford, if I
Yep,
may.
30 minutes of work.
We had, some 70 some odd projects by the time all
make more.
was said and done, roofs, interiors,
Sure.
tearing things
Rain garden,
down,
do roads,
rebuilding.
Same thing.
So far, we've completed 40 of them. Okay, you had a lot of substantial completions tonight, which is exciting stuff. So we are either complete or substantially complete with 40 of our big projects. We have right now 11 hurricane projects under construction. And then we have 5 more that haven't started, but those are the ones that we've been talking about too. Allender, Upper Little Caillou, Grand Caillou, the new middle school, South Terrible Middle School, and then Fletcher is the last one. So we still have, those 5 kind of in the works. Fletcher will be coming soon. The others we know are going to take a little bit more time.
So I'm glad you brought that up, because I did have a question, and I'll go ahead and ask it. Feel free to answer or pass it off to someone else, but since you guys are operating without the use of project manager, one of the project managers, do you think things are working just as smoothly as you hoped? Are we missing them at all? I don't want to put you on the spot, but it doesn't seem like we are.
Honestly, I think that the team that we have here internally is doing a fantastic job. Things are moving along. We feel comfortable. We have everything under control.
So we made the
We
right
feel good.
decision.
Yeah, we feel
Sounds good. Thank you. Item number 6,
Sure,
matter,
Adam,
oh, I'm sorry. Matter bearing upon monthly budget to actual comparison report and monthly sales tax collections update from Ms. Klingman.
That little guy saved y'all a lot of headaches. Steve ain't paying him
Good
enough.
evening. Sorry, the sales tax came in too late for it to be included in the informational item. Your budget to actual comparisons are in your packet, and the sales tax collections are an increase of 0.15% from May of 2023 compared to May 2024. It equated to about $9,000. That was the dollar value of it. So very, very
Increase
stable.
is good.
Very stable.
Still good.
Right. We'll take it.
Any board members have any comments or questions? No? Thank you, Ms. Klingman.
Thank you.
There being no further business, we are adjourned at Finance Section 16 Lands Committee.
Don't everybody rush out. We have one more committee left to go.